Remember you talking about tie-dye? Yeah. So tie-dye is time dilation. So, because it's Eve, because the code is so old, what would happen, right, is if you have too many inputs at once, it becomes overwhelmed and just shuts down. Hey, Defiant, how are you? Did you like that jam meal fit? Did you fly it yet? So what Eve does is they create time dilation. So let's say you like it can only process like 100 inputs a second. Well, if it's starting to get 1,000, what it does is it slows down the processing of those seconds, right? So it takes it like what times 10. So then it slows down real life time. So like in the game, so a minute may pass in real time, but it's like only 10 seconds in game time or something like that, right? So what it does is it slows down the in-game time so it can process that 1,000 inputs within that one individual second. Um, the other phrase folks use for that, instead of just like a second, they call them ticks, like server ticks. In-game DDoS equals tie-dye. Kinda, yeah. Except it has like a way of processing it, but yeah, that's a DDoS is another good way of interpreting it. But like, so I don't know if you've ever played games like WoW. WoW's a good example, or like I remember with Halo. Ooh, where are they going? They doing the Sino beacon? Why the Sino beacon? It's very nice things. And for kite, a kitey arty version. Oh yeah, that's fine. I like brawling. Who's winning right now? No one. Looks like all of Horde is warping back. They were structure bashing this, but now they stopped. I don't know why. Sino beacon when system jammed. I think. Can you still go to a Sino beacon if the system's jammed? Hey Red Rum, how are you? Alright, so they probably pinged because of right here. You can see these folks landing, so these are the nightmares. So nightmares versus Augs. I don't know if they will be good. Oh, so what they're doing is they're having the frigates. So what, it's like harpies mostly? But they're having the frigates shoot it while they sit over here and oh, they're shooting this, that's why. Holy cow, that's taking a shit ton of damage compared to this. Excuse me. Sino Beacon is free to be killed. Oh, that's why. Oh, I see what you're saying, Intaki. Are you a reporter first in the arena to report live? I'm not really a reporter. I just like streaming. I love streaming big fights. Alright, like if these guys fight, I would be so freaking excited. They ran, what the fuck? Blurkus, you coward. Come back. Blurkus is their FC. Who's the FC here? Is it Alpha? Look at the names. Yeah, it's Alpha Star Pilot. Oh, he's in the monitor. Okay, yeah, so it's Alpha. We're gonna look at that, I think. So the damage because there's no cap, you think? Yeah, that makes sense. What's local count like? So it's 270 and D4KU, and it's 240 in IGE. So IGE is the initiative staging. D4KU is, I want to say, in essence, one jump out with a lot of their assets because, not assets, with a lot of like strategic positioning because D4 is right on the edge of Hafib, and that is, Hafib is the entrance to D4KU, which is into Fountain. So if you look at like a map, so here's D4KU. So that's like the starting entrance, starting system, I guess maybe. So Hafib has attacking forces. So if they break into D4KU, it makes attacking Fountain easier. But if you camp D4KU, like Initiative did earlier, then it helps prevent hostiles from getting in to like fight over iHubs, reinforce structures, etc. 274. No, you're close. For the big clans on each side, Darth Rabbit. So the highest level you have Imperium forces. So that includes the red guys over here, Initiative. So it's Initiative Mercenaries, Initiative Associates, and the Initiative versus Pandafam. So right now you see Pandemic Horde includes folks like Pandemic Legion. So there's a couple guys here who are with Pandemic Legion, like Mitten. He's a good dude. And then Northern Coalition. I say Pandafam because it also includes individual alliances like Winter Coalition. So that's Fraternity, that's VVV, that's Moons, like Stars of the Northern Moon Alliance, I think is what they're called. Alright, so initiative is warping back. Oh my god, team. They have a carrier. He's going to take the jump gate. They have a lot of carriers. Holy shit, there's carriers. So if you look, the way... Alright, this is very good on initiative. These carriers are warping really slow because they warped individually. These individuals are warping fast because they warped with the fleet that didn't include the capitals. Make sure you exempt yourself from fleet warp when you're flying capitals. So what I'm assuming is going to happen, right? So because this is like, what, the beachfront or whatever, the staging fob forward base words hard, is these guys are reinforcing the gate. So therefore, initiative is going to come over and defend the gate. So they're going to jump through, end up right here, and then the Horde has to then try to stage to either evac out or to fight. My guess is they don't want to fight. As in, initiative doesn't care if Horde fights because they're just here to defend. And Horde probably doesn't want to fight because, first of all, they don't want to lose. But second of all, you don't want to give people good fights. You give people good fights, they keep coming back. Beachhead, that's a good word. That's what I meant. Although when you say that in like a real life way, honestly the only thing I think of is Normandy. And I don't think that's what Normandy... Maybe that's what Normandy was. I don't know though. And they're probably going to drop facts too. Well yeah, if you're bringing carriers, you're going to want to bring facts. Alright, so you see some folks jumping in here. Oh, they warped back! So you see de-spiking here, spiking over here. There's no tie-dye. There's bubbles though. If you guys like getting fleet warped near your cap and you can't cancel in time because you're getting your tendies out of the oven or whatever, that's on you. Exactly. Very rarely are people like, hey guys, take this capital fleet warp. Alright. This is the shit I like. Okay. Alright, so what we see here is feeding. Just kidding. They're not feeding yet. No one's feeding yet. I'm kidding. I think I'm so funny. So right here, carriers are dropping these little things. They're called fighters. So what fighters are doing is they're like big drones. They're mean drones. Worth dying to get tendies though. Like fuck over your own fleet and get tendies. So if you look on my on IGE, ooh, they're bringing in dreads. These are probably HAW dreads, so high angle weapons, which means they can shoot subcaps. So they have what? Whatever the fuck this is, 10? 10. We'll go with 10. I do not see where's oh there's the initiative fleet. So the initiative fleet is now decloaking. They warp or they jump the gate, they get a cloak timer, they're now decloaking. So these guys are still in a ball, so they should start anchoring. Alpha, start anchoring. CCP is now hosting you. Thanks, Convict. I'm assuming that's you. What are Goon Squad and Test in the war? So, Goons are Imperium, so they are the defenders. Test is an attacker. They're part of Legacy. So what you have happening here... So, right, so you get all the bubbles. Right, so here's the friendly fleet. Or frick, the whatchamacallit fleet. Defender fleet. Oh, please don't shoot the Logi. So you see how they're kind of getting balled up and moving? And they're sitting next to the facts that are getting rep. Ooh, right here. So you see like all the fire coming in at them? They're getting shot at. And right here, they're getting shot at. So this guy wasn't anchored up. And that's what happens when you jump in with a bubble. Friendly. Oh no, my spy. I got outed. So when you jump in from a gate, you kind of spawn all in a bubble. You don't spawn in one area. Unhost. So, but if you look here, so the way Alpha Star's flying them, my guess is he either said to approach or to orbit him. Whereas right here, they're all kind of balled up, so they're probably anchored on Blurkus. And that's probably what's happening. Oh, dude, pour one out for the Bazzy. Drink. Yes, this is live. I hope it's live. Tie-dye. Ooh, that's a bubble. This is the only thing I wish you could turn off bubble effects so then it's easier to see, but it's very difficult. So yeah, it looks like Horde is orbiting. So they're orbiting Alpha Star Pilot, and he is single-handedly moving them. Whereas Initiative are all probably anchored on Blurkus. Or they're aligned out somewhere. I don't see his name. We can sort by name. Unless, I'm really hoping, yes, there's Blurkus. We're gonna look up Blurkus. Oh, is Blurkus tackled? I think he's tackled. Dude, he's fucking tackled. So what he's having his team do is align out. So initially, they were fighting over this jump bridge, right? Jump bridge looks like it's repairing. Nobody cares about the fucking jump bridge right now because they have caps tackled. See Janny, but best bring a minnow. Yeah, so these are all, so these capitals are specifically hopefully probably fit to fight subcaps. If not, I don't know what they're doing. And so I have my overview set up, so if you look, maybe this one would be better. Yeah. So you see all the like swarms, the little red dot swarms, those are drones or fighters. So these pilots are piloting their own ship, but they're also piloting these drones. And so that's what carriers are really, really good at. It's just these swarms of fighters. And each fighter is kind of like its own little ship. So it's very easy to get overwhelmed with them or to not be able to mitigate damage with them. And they have their own damage cap. So right here, so these guys got out of the bubble so that they'd be able to warp off. I believe they're probably, yeah, so they're aligning to the forters are attempting to bail. I'm guessing they have Blurkus tackles, so that's what they're attempting to do. Which I'll say, it's mad disrespect, but that's why, oh no, they don't have Blurkus tackled. So Blurkus right now is leading them, attempting to lead them out of the bubbles. And you have the hero tackle just tackling them. Those look like Hicks as well. It looks like the beans are approaching them, trying to get them. They're also simultaneously attempting to fight off these fighter swarms. There's a lot of ECM drones. God, I fucking hate ECM drones. Mad disrespect, dude. Hopefully Horde's able to get him. I mean, I'm cheering for Horde, but this is a good fight. The other thing, too, to keep in mind, right? So the triage is all over here. So Blurkus flying his fleet away might give them an advantage, especially because they're in nightmares. So nightmares are, what, lasers? Lasers generally don't have, like, the most ideal tracking in the world. But if they're shooting smaller ships, it's a disadvantage. In general, a battleship shooting a cruiser, just in general, may not apply, as well as shooting fellow battleships. There's probably exceptions to that, but that's a general safe rule. So what they're doing by burning away, so then these cruisers are forced to try and, I'm assuming they may be, what, pulse? So they're forced to try and keep up, so they're forced to chase, and therefore they get 0 transversal and are just easily popped. Now the other thing too is, Blurkus has to keep in mind, right? And I'm kind of talking on my ass, because I actually don't know, I'm not a fucking FC. But when Blurkus moves away from these capitals, he cannot then support his capitals. Nor can he benefit from, like, the faxes. So initially they landed and the faxes were there, so they could have catch fax reps. Now they can't. They can't do any of that. Now that's okay, because generally I would like to think these fax are here to rep all the other, the carriers. They can rep dreads, but when you're in siege you can't receive reps, just FYI if you didn't know that. So if you look, Horde kind of stopped chasing, so probably what they're doing is sitting here trying to defang these carriers. So they're far enough away. Yep, you see the drones kind of like flying back and then flying forward. So they're probably generally far enough away that the carriers just can't pull them in, shoot them out, pull them in, shoot them out. Because then it just wastes, like, attempts at shooting them and defanging them. But they're at least far enough to where, okay, now they can kind of, like, help. Og Navies. Where are these guys? More Og Navies. So these guys look split as fuck. But maybe that's intentional. Maybe these guys were, like, a separate group that are supposed to be tackling. And so now what also has to happen is tackle, right? So you see all these lines of, like, bubbles, but tackle also has to keep these caps tackled, otherwise it's fucking pointless. Because the caps just get their capacitor back up, and then they can jump home back over here on the menu screen to safety. Who is winning? Dude, I have no fucking idea. I don't think I can see Rex, so I actually don't know. Capfire just subcaps with carrier reps. So not carrier reps, those are what faxes are for. Just rocks. In theory, I would think Initiative have the advantage. They brought caps. I would think caps would give them an advantage. But I can't speak for certain there. If we look at this tab, it looks like there may be more Horde, or less Horde. What's persistence? Say hi to persistence. But that could also be because these guys are all grouped up, so it looks different. Right, so now they're aligning out a different way. I think I saw a pop down there. Ponti, Guardians. Yeah, so it looks like Logi are still alive on one end. You're looking at the Z-kill feed, it looks even. Initiative is targeting whatever they can kill, and Horde is targeting Initiative Logi. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like the annoying piece in this like meta, is shooting the Logi. Right? Rather than like relying on people being smart and broadcasting for reps and being able to cycle reps, you're just relying on blasting Logi. It's really fucking annoying. Oh, you guys can't see this. Shit. There. So if you look... Oh, that was the gate repaired. So the gate repaired. Horde's holding here. Never not shoot Logi. I die first. Shut up, Mike. You better not primary me in these fights. I'm gonna be so salty, dude. I will dedicate all my time on Trash Talk Tuesday and trash talking you. Is that Mitten? Oh, it's Valentine. Okay. Oh, no. I tried to click to a different tab, and it fucked me. God damn it. Okay, never mind. I just accidentally opened TeamSpeak. I don't need TeamSpeak. Sounds like a them problem. Is your Age be fit? Looking at Z-Kill. PL should drop dread bombs. I mean, the thing is, though, so, like, let's say PL does drop dread bombs. Like, what's stopping Initiative from dread bombing back, right? Or vice versa. If they drop hot, like, cap dreads, then, okay, then now they can't shoot the subs. And it would counter drop, yeah. So but that's, like, kind of the fun game, right? Who's this? Oh, Fraternity. Fraternity has shown up in Jackdaws. Oh, they're pinging again. Right, so Horde has given up on keeping Initiative subs tackled. Oh, except this poor dude. Pour one out. Dude, don't you dare come near me. I'll be super fucking salty if that guy decloaks me. I think I didn't underestimate Bricktank Og Navies. They could have. I mean, I don't know if they fought them before. Horde is targeting Bassies. Show some ships zoom. Oh, sorry. I got that super late. You want me to zoom in? Hold up, we're gonna find a guardian. Yo, where are my guardians? Ooh, persistence. Fuck yeah, persistence. Persistence brought his Nestor? Without a skin, Jesus Christ, dude. So this is what the game should look like, super close up. Oh, it's a Varen. He came back for the war. Alright, so these dudes are anchored on Alpha Star Pilot. Fuck yeah, Logi skin. You can see the Guardian cap chains over here. Fuck yeah. Logi #1. So the Logi anchor separately, so then that way they can get distance from a hostile fleet while still maintaining, like, rep range and whatnot. So this is the first carrier. 5 Weedy, or Sweetie, I'm guessing that's how you say his name. So you can tell he's super tackled by literally everyone. And then he's also bubbled. Including Laz. A lot of people come back. Yeah, Laz and Grath. I'm super excited. Hey, Glitch. Or Gilch, how are you? Horde caps. Are Horde caps in? Faxes are crashing. Oh, no, dude. To be fair, I crashed my fax. I burned back to gate and lived. It was so worth. I avoided the snuff gang. So this dread is next. I'm assuming this is a Ha dread, so he should be very spooky, getting like shooting at nerds. No tie-dye. It's a little bit of tie-dye. It's not bad. Reducing stream quality or low graphics seems pixelated. It's probably my stream settings. I'm sorry. My settings are pretty high. I pressed escape and it didn't do anything. Never mind. They're supposed to be pretty high. Can you believe Horfleet didn't get obliterated? Dude, they must have underestimated the beans. Or maybe I wonder if they knew, like, what Initiative was bringing, right? Because you can tank against Nightmares, the damage. What's the story here? Horde has kept insistently bashing this gate, this jump bridge. I say gate, it's a jump bridge. Initiative finally came and fought them, and their Nightmare fleet got pushed off. If you can kind of, whoops, if you can kind of see it over here, it's these Nightmares. There's a visual bug, but this Nightmare's right here, and then there's tie-dye 69. Nice. There's one cap down. Ah, there's the dreads. Oh, and carriers. And facts. So these are Horde, I'm guessing? Yeah, Horde. Looks like cap just went boom, yeah. How many nightmares were on the initiative side? I won't know until the BR's done. I did not do D-scans. There's the dread bomb. Okay. So that's what you meant when you were saying it. Because I was going to say I didn't see one cast. Oh, wow. All 2021. Yeah. They're canceled. So Convict was here earlier. He said they're canceled because of COVID. So it looks like they're splitting damage between these two dreads. Probably saving the facts for last. Depending on the facts, that's probably intelligent. Because sometimes faxes can be mega fucking tanky. Now, granted, when you have a dread bomb, it's not really worth it. So the other thing to keep in mind too, right? So you have this happening right here. You guys can't see it. Fuck my life. Hold on. So here's IGE staging. So you have a couple revelations, a bunch of sabers, Thannies, more nightmares, a minnow. So you do have some caps here. I'm getting ready to come in. So this is where, like, we were talking about, well, why doesn't Horde or Pandafam drop? So this is them dropping, and now they might get counter-dropped. We got Hilly, we got Cam. So it looks like this is the Panfam fleet coming in. What are they in? Munin, Onyx. Oh, Onyx to tackle, Munin. So PL Munin fleet. Oh, it's Kenneth. This is the first time I've seen Kenneth on a fleet. Munin. Where are the Simi bros at? So here you go. Apostles, Archons. We can go by... Whew. Symbol? No, it doesn't show the symbols. God damn, I hate that. Okay, we'll go by type. So it looks like a pretty big... If you call it... I say dread bomb, but it's more than just dreads. By Pandafam. I got this last, dude. A Mariflex. So probably just keep escalating. You can see initiative staging before they know goons aren't coming through. That is true. Though to be fair, I think goons have to come through initiative staging. But if you look, initiative was like at 210ish and now they're at 250. And you have folks sitting here. So what they're probably doing is saying, hey guys, let's defend the gate. And now they're pinging, hey guys, this is escalating, let's go. What's the frequency, Kenneth? Kenneth Feld? Kenneth's on CSM. They swamped that. Local 700 plus. Are you talking about... Oh, yeah, right now. Oh, shit. That is 700 plus. Oh, God, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, so I kept thinking this was the Hofib gate, and it is not. So this is the Panfam fleet. Oh, yeah, so they have Recon with them. Yeah, so there's PL, NC, Recon, Slice. They have Slice? I do not see Slice, but I'm assuming Slice is with them. You're finally streaming. You back for good. Just felt like it today. I've been streaming a little bit. Crimson Respawn. How are you? I streamed a lot last week, like a lot of horror games and stuff. But with this war thing kicking off, I love doing commentary. I'm really glad. Thank you, Initiative and Horde. I love doing commentary. But that was fun. I probably just talked out of my ass most of the time, but some of it was probably accurate. I don't see you guys yelling at me, so I'm assuming it's at least somewhat accurate. Reinforced node. They could have reinforced the node. Actually, that's a good point because so this iHub came out today. It's not reinforced now, but the iHub came out earlier and Initiative defended it. So because I think of the iHub, they probably defended it. Did miss your streams. I did shock you on TTT, but you enjoy your serious streams. I mean, I don't think any of my streams are serious. I don't actually try to be serious. I mean, I used to do a talk show, my own talk show, and I tried to keep that super serious. These fights are moving and happen sporadically. I highly doubt nodes are reinforced. Well, so this one I would say probably is Hofib. I don't think would be. So if this happened in Hofib for whatever reason next door, I would say no. But I could see CCP or the players requesting CCP reinforce this node in case they were going to contest it. Because like doing SOV when stuff's not reinforced sucks. So they just warped those caps back off. PL did. So now they're safe. Oh, but if you look over here, there's like what, three dreads, 3 more dreads. Why are there no cat fights? Dude, we just saw a cat fight. Are you guys kidding me? Great reporter I am. Is that sarcasm? I am the best reporter out there. Hello? At CNN, hire me, please. Second initiative carrier. Alright, so you're reporting those coming in. Not gonna talk shit in here, but you like my analysis stream. Keep it up. Thanks. Get your notifications in. Yes. So do what CCP Convict says. Next time you're like, hey guys, we're gonna gank these idiots after downtime or some shit like that. Put it in because it's so fucking annoying when you're like, oh, fleet, like, oh, we're fighting. And then it's like 10% tie-dye and you're like, wow, I really hope this ends at some point because I have to go to work or some shit. There was no cap. I was just very short. Yeah. Can we claim that the Fountain Front had its first cap fight, even though it was caps shooting subs and then some caps like just dunking on other caps? Speaks the truth. Dude, you have no idea, right? So these caps work back. They're not gonna commit right now. Which is fair, because if you look at the numbers here, it is extremely high. RN for all your bias news for NCPL. I should be like North Korea and just call myself like PL News Network or something. And everything I do, I just spin it into PL is the best, everyone else sucks. Like, I could do that. That would be like super cheesy. I'm a cap. I do have a cap. This character that you're looking at is my cap character, by the way. So I do not have any caps on grid. I also don't have a simi. I guess I could have done that, but then I would have had to stop talking to you guys. Oh, not sarcasm. You're loving it, learning a lot. Okay. I thought you were being sarcastic, which if you guys ever think I'm saying something that's factually wrong, feel free to correct me. I did this 4 years ago with World War B, and I learned what firewalling was. Because that chat was like, well, Rain, that's a firewall. And I'm like, what the fuck's a firewall? You mean like the thing that protects my internet? And they're like, no, Rain, it stops missiles or something. It's a cat feed that... Okay, that is accurate though. But you can say it is caps on caps. Our horde are RFing the jump gate. They should be. Oh shit, you can't see it here. They are not. No one is refing the jump gate. They're trying to get some of these caps out. So you saw the group warp off, then this one jumped out. Ooh, these might jump out. Mostly just to keep them safe. Because you can't really brag about, oh, we killed caps, and then you lose caps yourself, right? I mean, that's not really worth bragging about. Hey, Fearless Princess, how are you? Okay, fight Cyan Eagle Dreads. Oh, that's what you want, Nerf CCP. Okay. Or Pandafam kind of killed a chance of a decent fight by flooding the field 3 times the numbers. That's true, but it depends what they wanted, right? Did they want it to escalate, or did they just want to end it? Because if they wanted to escalate it, you're 100% right. They fucked up. Hey, DJ, how are you? DJ, how's work? You missed it. They killed some initiative dreads. Are you the Valentine person who makes updates too? No, that's January Valentine. She is absolutely amazing. I fucking hate Reddit, but if you guys want, January Valentine is like the best person ever. You should only read her posts. I typed it up somewhere. Hold up. How do I find my Twitter? Right here. I will link you her profile thingy, however you use to link stuff. But January Valentine is amazing. There's January Valentine. Oh my god. Okay, so that looks like a bad link, but that is January Valentine's page. I'm so sorry. Doesn't look like initiative mobilize their supers. So they'd use them earlier. But yes, I agree. They're not using them right now. It doesn't look like they're going to. Oh, initiative staging. I'm sorry. I'm like catching up on chat. Right here. 272. So 272. These are the nerds that are undocked. Yeah, I understand this is kind of small. It looks like they may have like reinforcements to kind of help Blurkus evac. You're missing all of this. Yes, you are, DJ. Nerf caps. Those are supers, not caps. Yeah. January updates. Oh yeah, Convict linked her blog. I linked her thing. You're drunk on a Wednesday and you answered me seriously years ago. I sent you puppy pics, so we're even. Okay, you're welcome. Subscribe. Reddit is full of hilarious propaganda. And then there's Valentine's, which is amazing. I hate Reddit. Why did all this link from Rain send you to Pornhub? Dude, I would be so upset if I accidentally linked you guys something bad. That, first of all, my channel would probably get banned. Which would be hilarious. It's like, that would be like my second ban ever. Yeah, but you go see January Valentine. She's amazing. So Goons have Imperium News Arc. Pandafam can have Rain News Network. I mean, Pandafam uses a lot of resources too. So there's Trash Talk Tuesday, which is ran by Redline. It has me on it. It has Villy on it. But there are folks like Dominarch, Big Bill the Boss, right? So some Imperium personalities, but not like Imperium leadership. And we usually just sit there and talk shit to each other as like line members. We don't sit there and talk shit of like, oh, my coalition is so great, blah blah blah, or like maybe we do and we try to bait people like that. Imperium has an entire network. Who's fighting? So right now you're looking at these are the Pandafam forces. I believe fraternities here too, so it'd be Pandafam. So you have like Horde, Pandemic Horde, Pandemic Legion, NC Dot, Reckless Contingency, Fraternity, Solaris, Fraternity, if Slice. I don't know how to say their name. In the corner you see kind of like appropriately defending, not defending, hiding. Initiative, like Initiative Mercenaries, the Initiative, Initiative Alliance, or Initiative Associates, excuse me, sorry. And they're part of Imperium. And then you can also see in the bottom left, that's Imperium as well, or Initiative Staging. So this jump gate and the jump gate I'm kind of hovered on are the same. Like they connect. Panfam has me. So who is Blue? Blue is Panfam. Have you all seen the Brave YouTube videos? I have not. Watch that show to absolutely shit on people from Twitch chat and talk mad shit. Nobody takes anything personal there. Well, the one rule of Trash Talk Tuesday is don't make it personal. Like, if you're gonna shit talk someone, whether it be, you know, like in-game or whatever they do, like, shit talk them from an in-game perspective. Right? So me saying, like, me saying Matani is a shit FC is me shit talking him in-game. If I say Matani is a shit human being, that's me attacking him as a person. And regardless of whether it's true or not, it's still shitty to do. And that's not allowed on Trash Talk Tuesday. Right? So, like, if you want to just, if, like, let's say you were in a fight and you think somebody's super fucked up and you want to make fun of them for it, go on Trash Talk Tuesday and make fun of them in game. Do that all you want. Just don't attack them as a person. Russians as usual. I do not see the Russian alliances at the moment, but I do not think it is what I would say Russian time zone. I'm gonna look at this real quick so you guys can see Panfam evacing. They aren't reinforcing this for whatever reason. They're pairing in 15 seconds. They someone shot it at once. It looks like they're evacing out. Does Matani ever FC? See, that's why I picked the FC example, because I don't think he actually does FC. Maybe he does. I have no idea. I've never flown under him or flown against him. Why does every streamer make the bot pets blue? Look, dude, they're my allies. It's easier to make them blue than to make them red. Guns keep stars, he doesn't FCs. The Matani called out a guy by his real name at FanFest. Well, yeah, but he also apologized for that and got banned for it years ago. So I don't see what's the point of bringing that up. But see, something like that, like if I were sitting on this stream and I were saying shit like that, that would be perfectly unacceptable. Right? Regardless. Does Brisk FC? As far as I know, Brisk does not FC. That's US time zone, though. I would assume Brisk could be here. Maybe? We can see. Dude, there's so many names. Ooh, bombs. I don't see Brisk. So my guess is he either died, or he's docked, or he's not online. Does Villy FC? Yeah, I think Villy FC's. I thought Villy's, was an FC. Or is he just, leadership stuff? Brisk has a monitor with the skin. Dude, if he has a monitor, he definitely FC's. How many people are in system? 879. Although I believe it's probably despiking. Yes, it is despiking. Ooh, my game's gonna get really mad. Please don't get mad at me, game. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, what you have now are people jumping out of the system, so it is creating tie-dye. You might say, Rain, why does jumping out of a system create tie-dye? Which I say I have no freaking idea. Hey, Jay, how are you? Fight on the gate? Oh, they're fighting on the gate? Okay. I'm sorry. You're all out here. See, this is why I have you guys here. Like, what the fuck, team? Okay, we're gonna look at the gate. Oh, shit. They are fighting on the gate. Oh, this is goons! Jay, are you here? Dude, are PL Balin? Oh, no. They jumped out, now they're jumping back in. Okay. I'm so sorry. Alright, goons showed up. Initiative local went down by 50, so either initiative all logged off, or they also jumped back into the gate. This is Ashy. You're not Asher. Oh, you mean the FC is Asher. I thought you were trying to say you were Asher. Where's Asher? Asher's my favorite goon, by the way. Please don't shoot him. Oh, look at this, dude. Pour one out for the homie. A stork. Oh, dude, Slice. Yo, he was probably trying some epic boosh plays and then died. Turbo tie-dye. Alright, team. So, fuck, you guys, fuck, I hate this game. I'm gonna zoom out a little. Is that better? Okay. So while we sit here and wait 30 minutes for a 2-minute fight, you guys can all tell me about your lives and how interesting your day was. Need a monitor only tab? No. You guys don't understand. I don't want to mess with my overview because I really like it, but I'm also too stupid to mess with it. Last World War B, this is called What the Fuck because somebody had to walk me through how to set up a new overview because it was atrocious. Look at the Goonswarm fleet. Okay, you want me to look super close up? Actually, we should see what they're in. They're in Sacrileges. Alright, so if you look here, alright, so this is super fun. This is where my AT experience comes in. You see the green shit? Those are tie-dye effects. Or not tie, Jesus Christ. TD effects. So tracking disruptors. If you say it really fast though, you can say TDs. So goons are rubbing TDs all over the pandemic fleet. Looks like the pandemic fleet is all jumping out. They're still jumping out. Titties, yeah. Not titties, it's tiddies with a D. You can't say inappropriate things, it's titty. My brain is experiencing tie-dye too, yeah. Dude, look at this dude. Pour one out. Oh, wait. Oh, dude, this dude's safe. I thought he was in the middle of the goon fleet. Like, bro, what are you doing? So now it looks like goons have turned and are approaching. So, ooh, this is gonna suck, dude. Right, so these guys probably didn't have an aggression timer. They probably stopped aggressing. And what is going to be really critical here are the guardians. I'm assuming they don't have basilisks. Let's see if they have guardians. Because if oh, God bless. They don't have guardians. So these are Condi's guardians. Because if the guardians were cap chaining and then got aggressed, then all of them would have had to wait for this timer to go. Oh no, dude. Oh no. I don't know why I clicked on that. I was clicking on the dread. So what goons are doing now is they were trying to engage them in a fight, right? Oh dude, look at these guys. Fuck yeah, guardians. So they were trying to engage the Pandafam in a fight and Pandafam ran. Now whether that was because, like, quote, they were outnumbered or they couldn't win or this or that, or they just wanted a blue ball, the fact of the matter is they ran. But now all of goons are aggressed. And it's tie-dye. So they're going to have to wait a minute, but they're going to have to wait a minute in tie-dye. And if Hafib doesn't have tie-dye, then that means Pandafam can relocate or ping or get in position a lot quicker than goons being able to jump through into them. So we'll die unless Pandafam comes back. Oh, that Rev is pointed. Oh, he's hick pointed. Oh. Smart move. I can't see. Oh, I'm assuming the bubble, that's a hick bubble. No, I actually can't tell. It might be. I want to say it's because it's oranger, but I have no idea. So because it's hick pointed, it can't jump out. And these are all the dudes that died. So what they probably died right next to the gate while trying to jump through, or they're idiots and didn't leave fleet in their pod. But if they died sitting on the gate, they have to wait the 10-second session change timer before jumping out. So you see kind of, it's like, so orange is leaving, the bluish is them coming back. Zoom in on that dead dread. Dude, he doesn't have a skin. Fucking normie. Bye-bye, dread. So if he was Hoffit, he might be dying way too fast. But I'll say if he was Hoffit, he could just say fuck it and siege and try to brawl it out. But I doubt he is. Oh, is he siege? Is that a siege? I think he's sieged. That's siege, right? Or do they have to come out further? They might have to come out further. The jump effect. Yeah. Seeing Pandafam have no balls. Dude, they ran. They left him. Would have made it if it had his skin. I know, right? The server would have, like, looked at through the ships trying to jump the gate and it would have been like, that guy has a skin. Hicks don't matter. And then just teleported him out of the system. He's not sieged yet. He is sieged. Dude, see, this is why I ask you guys, because I don't know. Like, I know a dread, like, the guns come out, right? But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, are the guns out? Like, I can't really tell. No, it might not be sieged. They look too far in. Merc and Nom are there? Nice. Oh yeah, there's Merkelchin. CSM. There's a nominate CSM. Where's Brisk? We have all the CSM here except Brisk. We even had Kenneth. He's moving too much to be sieged, I think. Or, I guess you can get bombed when you're siege. There's always a goon fleet incoming. Didn't I say that they would come through this system as well? So this system went from 250 down to 180. IGE. Oh, it's exploding. Pour one out. Blurky boy. Dude, I gave Blurkus a shout out earlier. I said, Blurkus, why aren't you fighting? But I did call him out as the FC. It was him and Alpha. He's dead. Yeah, he definitely dead. It's my fault. What is tie-dye at? 80%? Right now it's nothing. You see how that was really bad and now it's good? Now it's at nothing. You call him a coward. I did. I asked why he didn't fight. And then he came and fought and died. Well, he didn't die, but those dreads died. So there's probably other random ships, right? So he's like warping out. Who's this neutral guy? I don't know who that is. His name is PP Poo Poo Poop. That is definitely someone's main and not an alt. You saw him circle for a sec. Were you imagining it? You were a circle a sec? No, there was a circle for sure. Also, now it just says welcome to chat room. I've been in this chat room this entire time. He is very popular. My favorite thing, by the way, is in the Alliance tournament, is when pilots have really derogatory names. Like, there was an Alliance tournament pilot named Biggest Dickus. Because, right, like, so when you're doing, like, Alliance tournament broadcasting, you can check the bot, you can. It was really bad for a while, and then everyone jumped out, and I think that's when it kind of cycled better. But yeah, for the AT, because, like, normally when you're streaming stuff, like, you're all serious, and you can't just be, like, you know, cursing and using derogatory language. But then you get, like, some pilots, like the guy named Biggest Dickus, and, like, you'll see, like, everyone kind of knows. I say everyone, so, like, the casting teams kind of know. They're like, hey, that guy's name, we should try and say his name. Because, like, that's the only time you can say something semi-inappropriate on, like, a broadcast. And then, like, it's kind of a competition to see if you, like, laugh or smile during, like, the broadcast. But it's really funny. So that guy's name, PP Poo Poo, is, like, fucking hilarious. Because you can just say it. Oh, there's Blurkus. Blurkus is still alive. Where'd he go? Okay, I saw Blurkus. I swear. Wait, I can just do this. How many monitors do they have? 1, 2. Okay, I only have 2. Oh, 3. I don't know who this guy is. He could be an alt or he could be another FC. Yeah, some professionals say the most inappropriate names if they are inappropriate. It's extremely hilarious. Of course, his Blurkus is a thick boy. He never dies. Well, to be fair, he's in a monitor, so I would hope he wouldn't die. Yeah, I don't know. Who is this? How do you say his name? Some. Oh, Asher's here. Asher the Chid. D4KU. Alright, is this done? Does this include that dead dread? Oh my god. 500 versus 300. What a blob. I mean, to be fair, it was 1 dread versus... What was it, like? Oh, kind of a lot. Oh, they got out way more than I thought. Look at all those dreads and carriers that were on kill mails but didn't die. That's actually super impressive. Kosi check. Okay. Call me fishy. Are you sure? Kosi check. Okay. What's the best and like wrong way to say his name? There wasn't. There was tie-dye. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Right before he died too. Cock check. Coochie check. These are terrible names. I'll remember that next time I'm streaming. I'll wait till like all you guys leave and then forget. And then next time I see him on stream, I can call him inappropriate names. And then what you're gonna do is clip it, and then just roast him with it. Be like, haha, hear what people call you guys. Alright. So this is by the way, this is probably why when I was like, why aren't they shooting the gate? This is why. Because they were bad guys. So there's initiative and associates. Oops. Shout out to my alt. That isn't dead yet either. Who's this? Lucian James. Warping out. So if you look, there's 400 in local. Oh my gosh. So mostly defenders. You guys saw whatever ship. I didn't really read what they were saying, but you guys saw whatever ship post was left. So who won that fight? Like who kept the grid and who ran off? So initially it was Pandafam. Oh, this dude, what are you doing? Rip the Corm. Goons on grid. PH ran. Yeah. So initially it was Pandafam versus Imperium. Then Pandafam held the grid. Then Goons showed up. Pandafam ran. Lost a dread in the process. So right now, if you're talking about like, well, who can loot and who can salvage? Oh god. So there are still wrecks. Obviously Imperium forces can. Now granted, if you're like desperate for loot and salvage, I guess that's a good thing. But when it comes to caps, that's like beneficial, at least in some way. Now, if you're gonna ask, okay, well, what's Pandafam doing then? I have no idea if they're coming back. They could. Like, they could go get reinforcements. They could upship or something along those lines. But yeah. So here, you guys can see the wrecks. So there were definitely Pandafam wrecks against Blurkus. There's a lot of corpses, too. Holy cow. Brought like 39 dreads and 15 carriers. Yes, they did. They brought a lot. Normally horde that looted and salvaged normally mid-battle. Yeah. That's always like the most hilarious though, isn't it? So all of... You guys can't see that. Oh yeah, you can see this on my initiative thing. My IGE standing. Initiative went back home. It looks like... I was gonna say that they're defending the gate, but it doesn't look like they're actually defending the gate. Oh, Bastion's here too. So shout out to Dominarch. My Bastion homie. It's normally horde that. Oh yeah, I read that because Pandemic Horde doesn't take fights unless the outcome is completely certain. Won't come back. Bot puppies attack, and once they get B slapped, they run and dock. Johnny Raw will steal the loot and his material with the salvager. Oh my gosh. Wait, do you guys have Johnny Raw with you? Is Johnny Raw in local? I love Johnny Raw. He's an old pizza bro. What is this guy doing? A saber. Oh, they're probably just scouting. That dude just warped off too. What the? Oh, these guys are smart bombing. So where are they smart bombing to? Is there something over here? Oh, the LTAC A gate. So if you're coming from LTAC A, then you could get caught in the smart bomb. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, he cloaked. Dude, you gotta move more. Tau AD joins in it. He's in Slice? Oh, he's in Slice, okay. Multi-Melta. I think I read your name right. What's this? Yeah, that's the Dread. Pour one out. Dude, he wasn't even self-rep. Rip. Is he Haw? I actually have no idea. I don't know the difference between the guns. I literally have to read it every time. I have two Dreads. I named one Haw, and I named one Cap. So I knew. You always thought you were shot... You shot the Rex to insult the person who lost the ship because their crap ain't worth shit just to pick it up. No, I mean, it depends. To be fair there, if Pandafam were shooting Rex, that would be really dumb. If they did it after the Dread, like immediately after those Dreads died and didn't loot, then sure, that's great. Tell us though to join Goons after stellar performance against them in Black Rise, LeMayo. See. Imperium. Goons are fitting in its space. Why stay and fight when you've drawn the enemy to two fronts? Well, that's the thing though, right? Goons can pick whichever fight they want. They don't have to fight either. Like, Goons could also just say, like, fuck off and do something else. Because now, like, let's say there was potentially a fight in Legacy space. Now Legacy just got blue-balled. Now Legacy might be like, okay, well, you know, we did X, Y, or Z. Like, they structure bashed or reinforce something. But unless they did something worth like a good timer, all they did was create more timers. That BR didn't have the dread. Oh, the horde dread. You might have to extend the BR time then, or something. Why stay? Oh, I read that already. Sorry. There's the nightmare. Cloaked alt rapier. I mean, it's accurate. Assuming these nerds are gonna stay until this repairs, but it doesn't. It's repairing right now. Why won't it there? But I don't think because it looks like it just got like hit by one thing. The grid was very red for me. Yeah, these are the attackers, or shoot, the defenders. I'm an attacker, so I show allies as blue. My alt is cloaked somewhere. Where's she at? Oh hell yeah! Please don't shoot me. Thank you. Can a newish player get involved in this war? Yes, Aristotle. I would say so. So if you actually look at the ships on grid, right, like a lot of these ships, a new player may not be able to fly, but like an Incursus, a new player can fly. A monitor. No. These nightmare fleets. Saber. If a new player were to sub, they could definitely fly a saber, or like a stiletto. A Sunesis, a new player can fly. A Vigil. Vigils are actually quite commonly used. They can fly. Over there, you saw a Cormorant dying. New players can fly those. So there's definitely plenty of opportunities for new players. Like right here, a Corm. Vigils come on fleets too. Oh yeah. Unironically, Kikimora takes less skill than any other there, except a Vigil. New player with a day of training can jam out a hostile ship and stop the other ship from being useful for the fight. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Protiv. Did that include the dread? Wait, look. That doesn't include the dread, though. Oh well. But yeah, once that includes the dread, then it'll be accurate. Kiki's expensive and only using Kiki fleets. Think you're alpha at around 4 mil SP before you gave up? You can definitely do a lot with 4 mil. There's, I know Pandemic Horde has ways to get involved immediately. So you saw Pandemic Horde there, they initiated the fight. Brave Newbies is on the other front, so Brave Newbies is down in Catch with the Legacy groups, so like Test. They definitely are able, like, have a way for you to get involved right away. Are mutants and Simi still a thing? Yes. They're very common. If you want to join the Defenders, that would be folks like Karma Fleet. I don't know if Initiative has a New Bro Corp, but Karma Fleet is definitely the New Bro Corp. You can get in and get involved right away. Any of those three options